Last time we talked about opening and closing tag. Today we are going to dive into boilerplate code in HTML. So what is boilerplate? Boilerplate is a term used in HTML and web development to describe a standard code that is used as a starting point for a project. So whenever you want to start a project in HTML, you need a boilerplate to commence. It usually includes the basic HTML tags and other standard elements such as the doc type, head, and body tags. You can use boilerplate code to quickly create a new HTML document without having to type out all the basic elements from scratch. So you already have it as a template. You just need to access it. So let me show you how to access it on Trebedit. Okay, if you want to access it, you need a fresh page to access it. Without a fresh page, it won't pop up. So let's go back. Now this page, nothing is on it. So let's go back and reopen it. So let's tap on this codeblim.html back. Do you see this HTML snippet here? This one. That's what you will tap on to access your boilerplate. So let's tap on it. So these codes here, these elements that you are seeing, these elements make up a boilerplate. This doc type, HTML, head, and body, all of these make up a boilerplate. So for the sake of those who do not have prerequisite knowledge about HTML, I'm going to erase all of this and try to explain it from scratch so that you can understand. Okay. So I'm going to leave the first one, which is the doc type. You see these angle brackets open, the exclamatory mark, the doc type HTML, then you close it. This is the first part of boilerplate. The first thing you need to write in your boilerplate when you want to use your boilerplate code. This is the first code. So this doc type HTML is called the document type declaration, and it tells the browser what version of HTML is being used in the document. So this particular version, this doc type exclamatory mark doc type HTML is HTML5, and it is the most recent version. So this one is HTML5. So the next thing is your HTML element, HTML. Note that the doc type HTML, that first part of the boilerplate code, does not have a close tag. It does not have a close tag. So you just need to write it like that. It does not have a close tag. But you see this HTML tag, it has a close tag. That is the reason it generated the close tag. Immediately I close the open tag. So this open and close tag, they are very important. You see this HTML, which it is the root of element of the document. It tells the browser that everything in it is HTML. So anything you want to code must be between this opening and closing tag of HTML. You can't code outside this opening tag and closing tag of HTML for a proper configuration, so that your document can display correctly. You need to code everything inside this opening tag and closing tag. So after this HTML, the opening tag and the closing tag, you come between it to put head. So just like human being, our head come first. So the head will come first. It also have body, but the head come first before body. You see animals and other things, their head usually come first before the body. So the head come first. So this is the head. It has opening tag and closing tag. So the head contains information about the document that isn't displayed on the page. So the things that you put inside the head will not display on the page. It's like you are inputting brain. So our brain control the way we work, but we can't see it. That's the way this head is, and the information you put inside is like a brain. So one of the information that you need to put inside is the title, and it's very important. You see, title, open tag, open angle bracket title. So this is the opening tag, then it's generated the closing tag. You see this title like this is what is the text that appears in the browser tab for the page. So when you open your page, that text that appear at the top of your browser is the title, is what the title is used for. You know, when you visit website, you open a document, a name or a text will appear at the top, the tab area. You will see it. Maybe you can see something like Oshogbo conference. So that is what they inputted in their own title. That is why you are seeing Oshogbo conference there. So let's try to access our web page. Let me show you how to access the web page. When you want to access the web page, you tap on display icon at the top here. So let's tap on it. So you can see at the tab here, we are seeing local, wherever hosts and such. So let's go back. Let's put something here. Let's say my favorite. Okay, my favorite. Now let's go and check this thing. You can see my favorites at the top. So this is what the title is used for. It's not displayed on the screen here on this page. It's just for the tab area. So that is what the title is used for. So now we are done with the head. There are other things that usually come inside the head, but for this level, let's leave it like this. As you advance, you will start knowing the other things. So the next thing, we are done with head. The next thing is body. So head usually comes before body. You have to finish your head. Head is always at the top also. You cannot go and put head at the bottom. Head have to be at the top. Then the next thing is body. So let's put body. It has opening and close tag too. So you see the body contains all elements that appear on the page. Everything inside the body tag is what the user sees in the browser. So whenever you type anything here, you are going to see it on your page. Look at it. So, and don't code outside body. Everything you want to input inside your page must be written inside body. All your designs and everything should be inside body. We don't code outside body. It is wrong. It is wrong. Then finally, the last thing is the HTML, the closing tag of HTML, which tells the browser that the document has ended. It should always be the last thing. The last thing. You don't code outside your HTML tag, or else your document will not display correctly. So you need to do it like this to have a nice configuration. So this is what boilerplate is made up of. So you need this. This is your boilerplate code. Whenever you want to code, you must first write all these things before you start inputting your work. Before you start your project, you need this to start. So we will stop here. See you in the next class.